Welcome to Gnome Gunworks, and today we're going to be talking about this stock that I did for this Marlin 336 CS. And if you go back to my old video, the one before this, or maybe before, I don't know. It depends on which one of these get uploaded first. But you look back, and I had bought a pre-fit finished stock from Brownells that said it just needed minor inletting, and that was not the case really. The minor inletting part was kind of true, but the fitment was still atrocious, and I couldn't with the tools I have right now and the time span, I couldn't completely redo it, but I did have to refinish it and everything else, and it's a little upsetting, but the point is that this thing, even after the finish that I did, it was some of this material was proud, this material was too far down. It overall was just not too great, but I still got it pretty daggone good for what it was. But there was still so much of a gap because of, I don't know, whatever they did at the factory. You can see gaps in between there and gaps all here. That was not me. That was from when I got it. But overall, I mean, this was proud, luckily, and I was able to get it completely flush properly down. No, you can't hang your nail on it. Unfortunately, you can hang your nail on the steel piece right here because this wood was already too far sanded down to match this contour other than on the top. But I don't know. I suppose you get what you pay for. It's not the best piece of wood. You can see these are spots you want to avoid on a piece of wood. These are how the grain or the wood has settled into a spot. And when you sand it down, it creates its own separate raised portion. And that's likely to break, that spot right there. Although that is very large, so it probably is going to be, I mean, it's going to be fine for what it needs. But you also want to avoid spots like this. These are very deep parts of the grain. You can actually, at the very end, no matter how much I sand, it would have been too much, and there's just too many gaps that actually, when it's soaked in, there's still gaps you can feel. But I did finish off the butt plate very nice, completely smooth to the piece, and I mean, overall, I got it done good. I just suggest, and I recommend, if you're going to do a stock, what have you, a Marlin, a Winchester, a Remington 700, any stock that you get from like Brownells or these prefits from any company, I assume, unless it's reputable and you've worked with them before, I suggest getting a unfinished one. And that way, when you finish it yourself, I know they add material so that certain guns, if they have damage to them or they're bent or they're just not quite the same model, that it has room for error. But this was just excessive. It was highly, undesirable. But I still got it good. It's nice and polished. It's properly set up, and it will be a good serviceable hunting stock, But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I am going to have a video of putting in the screw with the old stock. I'll show you. I was using that as a practice for some other bits and stuff, but I'll explain that some other time later. But yeah, that is it. Thank you guys for watching. I probably will have another video later. I've got another stock to do. Actually, yeah, a whole stock for my musket that I want to redo. So that will be done later, but stay tuned, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video.